one of the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian descent. Lord willing, you're edified. Let's hop right into it. Video shows, fentanyl, zombies. That's what you see. Put it, little brother. As soon as y'all come in, put in the zombie mojos, brothers. A bunch of damn zombies. See, this is what happened when the wicked rules the earth. You see, this is crazy. Zombies every damn way, all on Hollywood Boulevard, right there where the damn stars at. Hell, the zombies, I'm sorry, the new stars of Hollywood, not the actors, but the damn zombies, man. They're on Hollywood Boulevard where the stars at. This is Babylon. This is a tall tale sign that Babylon is crumbling. America's crumbling right in front of your eyes. Zombies every day, fentanyl patients every damn well. Video shows fentanyl zombies taking over the streets. They done took over the damn streets. They done took over Philadelphia. They been took over Hollywood. What is it called? I forgot where all them now homeless people at. Skid Row. America's a big damn Skid Row. All right, taking over the streets of Hollywood as rampant homelessness. This is what happens when the wicked rules the earth. As rampant homelessness continues to plague the streets and neighborhoods. Hell, you got people, you know what I'm saying, camping in your damn yard with tents and sleeping bags and fucking mattresses all in your yard. And guess what? You can't do a damn thing. Why? Because this is Babylon, where they give the criminals, the thieves, and the crooks more rights than the hard-working people, right? As rampant home.
All right, shalom, shalom. I'm going to start this lesson off, as always, by giving all glory, honor, and thanks to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son. That's Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kadash, as well as a double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS Great Millstone, whom I learned this truth from, and a shalom to the rest of the elders in Akim around the globe, bringing this word out within sincerity, truth, and diligence. And you heard the beloved elder Hawad of GMS North Carolina speak and highlight the hell and the misery that these cities in the United States, Babylon the Great, are the state that they're in right now. And as I'm in truck driving right now, and I've been through a lot of different parts of America, but remembering what these cities look like, in particular California, and then driving through a lot of these cities and seeing it firsthand, these cities are through. They're fucked up. They're in a bad state, and that's why, because the wicked are in authority, and they're raising hell upon all these cities. Okay, so let's get this first one. Baruch 4 verse 31. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, and rejoiced at thy fall. Miserable are the cities which thy children served. Miserable is she that received thy sons. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin, and was glad of thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude, and her pride shall be turned into mourning. For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting, long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time. And that's the prophecy that's coming to America, because how did who rules America? You so-called white people. And how did you so-called white people get into power? By the bloodshed and slaughter and rape and genocide of the Lord's people, the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And through all that slave labor and blood is how you got your riches. Well, here's the recompense. You're just like your city was built off blood, it's going to go down in blood. And we're seeing the plagues that are written in the scriptures, the Heavenly Father's hitting up the new modern day Egypt, which is America, with them plagues. And they're not slack. And you see that mainly in these major cities. Most of these major cities are miserable as hell. You got some nicer cities. I'm in Texas right now that are still in a pretty stable and mirthful state. But a lot of these other cities on the West Coast, Portland, Los Angeles, San Diego, the Midwest, Seattle, Chicago, Detroit, St. Louis, Gary, Indiana, and never mind in the Northeast. And then you got a lot of cities. I just went through Memphis today, and the outskirts of Memphis. Memphis is torn up. It's fucked up down there, and that's a lot of these cities, and it's getting worse and worse. And this is because the rulership of the wicked. The wicked are in rulership, and this is what you get. Proverbs 28 verse 15. As a roaring lion, as a roaring lion and a raging bear, so is a wicked ruler over the poor people. Proverbs 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And right now, the whole world, not just people, the animals, the trees, the water, the air, is all in a state of mourning because there's devil in charge. And as well as the rest of you heathen nations, confederate with this devil, destroying everything. And Psalms 12, verse 8, the wicked walk on every side when the vilest men are exalted. And right now, it's Esau Edom's short time to be at the top of the metaphorical mountain. He's at the top, and what you're seeing is wickedness get exalted on every side because he is the wicked. He's doing his job. Okay. And now here's more on the judgment that's coming to Babylon the Great America because of all the wickedness that it's committed. Isaiah 47 verse 1 in the NLT. Come down, virgin daughter of Babylon, and sit in the dust, for your days of sitting on a throne have ended. O daughter of Babylonia, never again will you be the lovely princess, tender and delicate. And you watch TV Land, any of those old black and white or even 60s and 70s sitcoms and TV shows, America was still at its peak. But you look at how wicked and how much weaker society and how much more wicked the women have gotten and masculine, and how much more beaten down the men have gotten through each decade. And never mind the music, that's another lesson. You can see that America's time at the top is over, and it's a fast fall down. So I hope this was it. And real quick, I'm at a restaurant in Dallas, Texas right now, waiting for the sundown because it's the Day of Atonement, and we're wrapping up a 24-hour food and water fast. And as I'm preparing this lesson in a restaurant, you got what appears to be a Judite man all strung out, looking crazy on drugs, and he got shit and crumbs all over his face. And it shows you what the beloved Elder Hawad said. It's zombies everywhere out here. And if you look at Dallas, Texas on the pictures, this is one of the most affluent cities in Babylon the Great America. This is a very wealthy city, and them plagues are still tearing down no matter where you go. And even on the outskirts of these cities, you still gonna see drug abuse and homelessness and rampant prostitution and whoredom. So it shows you that the plagues, America's being stricken with these plagues all over. Shalom.